Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video, and please like, subscribe, and share the video. And if you want to, in the description below, there is a donation link for me to get better stuff in the future so I can provide better content for you guys. That's enough of me wasting your time. Thanks for watching the video. Alright, let's start with the weekly ups and bans. So, wait. Okay. Okay. So, from the ban units, holy shit. Okay. So, for the ban units, I assume Bronze might have abused A Hilda and Rosario for a bit. I did play on my friend's account for quite a bit, and I did notice a shit ton of Rosarios and A Hilda. So that's where those two bans came from. The other three bans came from Silver Plus, which is from Sylvia, Rosario, and A Hilda. So we got double ban on Rosario and Hilda. This means that A Hilda and Rosario are pretty much unusable this week. And if someone still uses them, like someone in Bronze, for example, because it is possible they could hit a ban 3. I doubt it, but it's possible. Other than that, though, those are pretty much unusable. I don't think I would use Sylvia either. Like, would I use Sylvia for cost over Xiaolin for cost? I mean, either way, I probably wouldn't do it because Kong didn't get banned. Other than that, oh man, okay. So, my predictions for the ban ship was indeed Enterprise, New Ohio, or Kami. Kami was definitely more of one, and I was debating whether it was Enterprise or New Ohio ban, and it's gonna be Enterprise and Kami ban with Lake Superior down 1 ban, still unusable. Enterprise probably also unusable, and Kami is okay. But I think this week it seems like, considering what it's gonna be Kaio, Young Hurim, and Gayun, right? So, do you guys think that this week it's gonna be a New Ohio base? Like, it's just gonna be the best ship this week, one of the best.
I'm quite confident it's gonna be New Ohio because New Ohio gets even more value when you play against Young Harim because Harim boosts the team's skill hits a lot, so the silence is valued a lot more.
Definitely.
So
Yeah. The biggest things is to counteract the fact that, you know, most Gayuns and most Kyles are gonna have what, like 70, 80, 83% CDR skill haste on their units, as well as the fact that Young Herm is also going to do a big ol' 40% skill haste boost as well. And other units as well. So I think New Ohio is gonna be really good for this week, as well as the fact that there's going to be soldiers coming out this week. It should be old admin, hopefully. And if old admin comes out, soldiers team may be more prevalent, but New Ohio also has extra damage against soldiers and minus 50% hit on the S1, so that is actually really useful against them. Albeit, they don't have any, most soldiers don't have a special skill charge, so it might not be that useful, but in general, the passive does make up for that, so that's pretty useful in general. Aside from that, though, definitely no Ohio this week. I can see G-Pod working for certain players. I did predict that Amina was potentially going to be unbanned as well, and I think she is going to be a needed pick for some people, considering the fact that you are using Kyle and Gayun for this week, I would assume, for the most part, and Youngherm. Not sure how effective she will be, but I think Amina is going to be one of the best picks or best counter picks for this week, simply because I don't really see a way that your backline can survive against all the spam, and I think Amina is the quickest solution out of it. But other than that, we also have our up units. So Benedict is going to be a rerun on the defenders, or the SR defenders. And I think he was pretty decent for the first week or two. I actually didn't really play much PvP at that point. Did anyone use Benedict during that week?
yeah, it was week 2. I tried him a bit. He was, even though he was up, he was still like the same usage as Ryan Ferrier. So he's alright. But you need to play 2 tanks anyway this week, so I think he's gonna be used.
Two tanks as in like strikers and defenders, or just defenders? Because it is going to be multiple rangers this week, no?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna theorize that most people will lead with Young Harim because she's the most essential first hand for you to get. So it's
That is
good to have
true.
two defenders. If you have your only defender in the bottom deck, then you're screwed. That's why you need to play two defenders this week, I think.
That's definitely true. We also have Yumina as well. I personally am probably gonna use Yumina just because I fucking waifu her a lot, and I have a 200% crit damage set for her, so it's honestly really, really fun. And especially since the fact that there isn't a Hilda this week, it is pretty easy to chunk most units with Yumina. If she does crit, she can definitely go up to 11k damage or 20k if it's possible against certain units. So honestly, I'm pretty excited to using her, and simply because this week is pretty low cost, and probably the only awakening unit that you would use this week is probably going to be a Mina as well. I think she might be viable for the most part. But you also have Brownie Moore over here on this side. And if I go to collection, because honestly, I don't know what she does. I forgot. She is a one-cost unit for this week, so she might be used as a rotator. Whoever the hell has bought her from the challenge shop, she could be an advantage. So her stats looks pretty decent overall. I mean, she is a support unit, SR, and a one-cost at opt. So 100 level 100 stats over here, 110 stats as well if you are an upped unit. Basic attacks are simple single target attacks. You also have your passive, which encourages allies on the field when deployed, cancels all non-permanent debuffs casted on ally soldiers. Oh shit. Confusion excluded. Wait, is there confusion in the game? I guess they added her after the confusion units? That's interesting. Because I don't think we have any confusion or mind control units yet. Anyways, they also grant debuff immunity for 4 seconds. So her ETB is basically just dispel and immunities, and it also gives you the ETB on death as well, so there's a death effect. And her special skill is 18 seconds, 2 valid hits, does an AoE grenade, and increases all soldier units damage res by 30% for 6 seconds. Well, I know they don't really want to manipulate bans at all, but I feel like this Brownie Moore bias, I feel like they definitely rigged it just a little bit, just because old admins come out, potentially. If old admin does come out, this character is actually going to be an absolute boon for them. Also, additional enemy attack speed minus 20%. Oh, damn. This is a really good one cost, honestly. A really good one cost support unit. And I think especially in soldier teams. Is she a soldier? She is a soldier. So she's actually... Wow, this is amazing, actually, if you do run a soldier team. Don't know how exactly it'll be built around, though. But that's a pretty good unit. But the real question is, who actually has her? Especially
Just
in
need
this
to
week.
buy one time. It doesn't cost too much. It's just 50 currency.
Is it?
Yeah.
But that's only 5 shards. You need at least
Oh, right. So you need
90.
250.
You need 90 for SR units. First time SR units are 90. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, let me see the scouting.
I'm pretty sure I have
I
every
think
SR.
it's 70. Yeah, 70.
So it's 90. It's 90 for first time buys. I know that much.
No, you need 100 though. I see it right now.
Is it
For her.
100? Oh, never mind. It's 100 for first time buys then.
You can click the filter and then click not acquired.
Ah.
No, not scoutable. The other one, not acquired. Below it.
I don't have any.
Oh, that's because you don't have a shard yet.
Ah, right. So yeah, she does take 100 shards. How much challenge points is that?
That's 250 because it's you only need 50 shots if you finish chapter 2 of challenge mode.
Ah, okay.
So you need
250
to
challenge.
buy.
Oh,
Yeah, just 250.
She could be useful. So, do you think in a regular team that isn't a soldier team, do you think she would still be used as a one cost fodder with a little bit of debuffs?
I'm still reading about her, but the biggest. Wait, let me see it again. One sec.
Because she
The
definitely.
biggest.
Mhm.
Yeah, the biggest appeal I see is that she grants debuff immunity for 4 seconds, right, to your team.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking if let's say your team is getting silenced by Ohio's bubble, and you deploy her, does that debuff go away? The silence?
No, I don't think so, because that's a concurrent debuff that is an aura basically in a sense.
True.
But I think that only applies to soldiers though. That's the thing. Her passive should only
Oh,
apply to
right.
soldiers.
Yeah.
So I definitely think she's gonna be really viable, and people might actually build her during the 4 days that Old Admin isn't out. And if Old Admin does come out on Thursday, I think it could be very, very strong simply because, I mean, one, you have a dispel, all debuff dispel on ally soldiers, as well as debuff immunity for 4 seconds, and it is reapplied on death as well. And she has a decent minus 20% attack speed debuff for 6 seconds and soldier damage risk for 30%. So as a as a up to 1 cost unit, I think she's gonna be really, really strong for soldier teams, especially old admins, since it gives them a lot less leeway on dying, and as well as well, pretty much everything. Just damage risk and attack speed just decreases the enemy DPS by a shit ton.
I
But
think
in
she's gonna be good for, like you said, the soldier team. But I don't think she's
but in a
usable.
counter team, yeah.
I don't think she's usable because you don't need too many low cost this week. There's so many low cost units that's good. Like Benedict, Twins, Kyle, Gain, they're all 2 cost or 3 cost units.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that yeah, I don't know. She's a 1 cost, but I don't think she would be used in counter teams. Unlike Rivet, Rivet was a pretty decent unit, decent damage to defenders and ground targets. Counters in general, and it actually had a debuff as well. So she was kind of actually pretty good for a 1 cost fodder or rotation unit. So unlike Rivet, she's kind of just very, very niche for soldier teams, but that's not a bad thing, especially if you are trying to run soldiers in the future. I could definitely see Jane Doe comps running her, and honestly I can kind of find that scary because not having a debuff in damage resistance and minus % attack speed on your units and on that Jane Doe, I don't know if that Jane Doe is gonna be pretty stanky, especially if you have other buffers as well.
I'm not worried about Jane this week though, because not only is New Ohio not banned, you have a lot of good CC units. Like you can play Gayan, Kyle, even Twins, Liyumi to just control the Jane Doe early on.
This is true. The main way I deal with Jane Doe is usually using Rosaria and Amina to deal with her, and I guess A-Hilda sometimes to tank, but obviously A-Hilda and Rosaria aren't there anymore. So it's gonna be interesting, as well as the fact that Sylvia is also banned. So the snipers this week are pretty limited. But depending on the comp, you could be running Adele or Xiaolin as well if you need to, or Sanai. I think Sanai is gonna probably be one of the bigger factors this week. Other than that though, I think this is the team comp I might go for. I think I'm gonna switch out Xiong actually. I think this comp is probably gonna be what I'm trying to run. New Ohio didn't get banned, so I'm gonna use that. And the last 2 units, let's see. So we have a Benedict. I don't know if I want to use Benedict. Didn't build him. But I don't know if he's gonna be that absolutely useful. Do you think you really need 2 tanks this week? Or do you think...
Yeah, because I think it's really crucial that you lead Young Harim. Like you can't, if you lead a tank, like let's say Liyumi, then you can play just a single tank because you always guarantee a defender in your first 4. But if you don't have Young Harim in the first 4, it's gonna be really hard to fight the enemy team, I think.
See. So do I? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. Ryan could be interesting.
Nah, definitely not Ryan. I think I'll play
decent cost. Yeah.
I'll play Liyumi or Benedict.
I don't think
I'm gonna try something this week though, since it's a reset, right? So I'm more willing to experiment. I think I'm gonna play Adamant Sniper this week with New Ohio. Because it forces the enemy to play to you. Forces them to deploy first.
That would definitely be pretty interesting. So thinking about the snipers this week, we have Sanai, Xiaolin, and Adele. Ooh, I wonder if
Always G armor.
G armor.
G armor.
I don't want to get Amina.
That is true. G armor is also a choice, just simply because Amina is a choice now. I wonder if I can run Elizabeth against the snipers, but I don't really know what the snipers are going to be used this week. I feel like Sanai might be pretty decent since Twins is unbanned as well as. Oh, Chifuyu's still up. Oh, wait,
Do you guys think Maria's gonna work this week?
Maria? Honestly,
No.
I want to, but I was using it here. I mean, the thing is like,
Because
only
every
sw-
time, like, Awakened Mina is unbanned, it just really sucks to go to your enemy ship, man. It just really sucks to get Amina. You definitely want to play your side, especially if she's unbanned. So I'm just trying to figure out ways to force the enemy to play your side. So either Maria or Adamant Sniper.
as well as the fact that Maria also works with Amina comps as well, simply because you're forcing them to come to you, which is really really nice. Oh my god! I just realized I have Rosaria's gear. Oh, this is great. Where's she?
I am probably gonna run Javelin this week.
I'm actually thinking the same thing. I was literally about to say that as well. I'm actually gonna run Shell this week.
Heal who though? Amina?
Amina.
Yeah,
I
just
agree.
bring it to killing.
And based off what it seems like, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be running Kang because there's just too many good units to field.
I agree.
I don't think Kang will be played a lot. So I think Shell will have a lot of
Blind.
space to work with.
The reason I mentioned Adamant Sniper, right? He does two things. Like not only does he force the enemy to play your side, he also helps you fill that sniper role that Shaolin does. So he does two things. And this week, like there's so many good units, so each slot in your team is valued a lot. So a unit that does two things, it's extremely valued.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Sylvia got that ban card. I
Dude,
guess Titan's been winning too much.
I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, it's crazy that it's only 3 units that are banned. We went from like 10 units banned to 3 units.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, like every unit's on the table almost.
Pretty much.
I think probably gonna use GSY, Twins, and Yumi. So
Wait, you're saying you will, or are you saying you
I'll
cannot?
probably use those for frontline.
So no Benedict.
I'll think about it. There's so many strong riflers, it's kind of hard.
Ooh, I like this actually a lot. Okay,
Wait, Jackie,
I'm gonna try Maria.
like the comp that you just mentioned, it sounds like you want to rush them with the Ohio bubble. But what if you get Amina?
No, I don't like playing. I don't like when I use G armor. I don't like going out of my ship till I get S2 because I've been cheesed way too many times on the first deploy.
So what happens if the enemy has Maria, or like let's say he has Adamant Sniper? What do you do?
You think Maria lead?
I'll just drop Yumi.
Yumi's not gonna stop the Adamant Sniper or the Maria.
Adamant Sniper literally does no damage.
Right, let's say Maria.
I mean, the thing is, if they drop Maria, they drop a lot of cost rate. I can just drop frontline instead of backline.
Damn, I should have 110 my Yumina. Fuck.
They
You
have
could still
to-
get Mina.
They have to drop Adamant Sniper in the middle of the map to hit the ship, no?
I'm not sure, I never played Adamant
I
Sniper.
don't think you can just drop it yourself and hit all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Adam and Sniper only has half the map's range.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why, dude. There's a
God
reason
damn
why.
it.
Yeah,
Then I'll
Adam
probably
and
play Maria, man.
Yeah, honestly, you think one defender could work with Maria? Actually, no, I don't know. That's kind of cap. Never mind. Maybe if I remove
It
Claudia.
might work, but you have to lead the defender, right? Like, what if you don't get the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lee Yumi has to be your leader if you're gonna play Maria, especially in this team comp where you have no other front line.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I want to run. I really want to run my Amy, my regular Mina. I'm trying to
Dude,
run my Mina.
Yumina is such a trap.
She's
She's
Ah,
unusable, man.
dude, you got the skin, you gotta use her, man.
Exactly. I gotta use her this week, man. If I
Skins
110
win.
her, bro, that's like level 120 with fucking 200% crit damage. That's only if I
Skins
run
win
Kami, though.
games.
There's too many ranges this week, that's too good.
Yeah.
There's actually way too many.
I don't think I have any crit damage with SC gear, though. Dude, if I had crit damage with SC gear and I could fully equip Mina with it, oh my god, she would have like almost 200% crit damage. That's 3 times damage.
Can I see your team again, Ari?
Yeah.
Okay, you need twins for sure. I think twins is too
I also
good
think
if it's unbanned.
I think Sane too. Sane is actually should be considered.
Not sure if you need Claudia, to be honest.
Just rush without a healer.
You see, if you play a lot of frontline, let's say you have twins and you have Lee Yumi, especially if Lee Yumi is lead, you have less pressure to keep your tanks alive. If you can recycle them, because they're low cost.
This is true. This
Twins,
is true.
twins lead. One
Nah.
cost twins is so cracked though.
It is. I usually like running CDR on them though.
That's why
I'm really wondering
yeah.
if instead of having a sniper, if I just run calm.
It's
Might just run calm instead of a
I
sniper.
like your. I will run your team, but the only change I'll do will be Claudia into JSY just to intercept them.
You sure?
Hey.
I kind of want to run Kang just simply because I want to counter them from using my Amina. Using Amina basically.
Why do you have Mario in your team? You fucking.
Because Mario simp did. Just fuck it. It's not that good, but everything went to Kyle.
I mean, what they're doing is playing Maria. The whole point is forcing them to come to you because if you want to play on your ship, then Maria is the catalyst for that.
Basically.
Dude, Ohio dodged though. That was super surprising.
Yeah.
Considering it got banned
Yeah.
that 1 week.
So, I mean, yeah, that was the first thing that shook me when I saw that.
Yeah, everyone's using
Ooh.
Enterprise because everyone has Enterprise basically. It's just more pick rate. I don't know
Dude,
about win rate, but
Where's my enterprise? I think wait, what's the other
Kiara
ship
band,
that
man.
we're gonna use besides Jane?
Actually, Ari,
Hmm?
if you run this com, you can't play Ohio. I think you either play Glamnia Pod or you play the
Armor
other one,
type.
Armor. Yeah, either one.
the thing
Because
is, I feel like I'm gonna get outgapped by the stats on Gayun and Kyle.
yeah, if you play Maria, your win condition is to snipe their backline with the. You need a big ass Amina
Yeah,
bomb.
I actually
That's your
agree
win
with that.
condition. Like when you play Ohio, your win condition is the ulti race. But if you're playing Maria, it's a different case. Because there's no way you're gonna win any like ulti battles because they're just gonna drop the bubble on your ship and your Maria. So nothing's gonna get charged anyways. You're not gonna ult. You're gonna beat them by intercepting and killing them. Like
Oh, this is
Without
true. This is
skills.
true. This is true. I could use pod. I'm okay with this simply because I do have Amina. So other than
Yeah.
that, I think okay. I need.
this
still
looks
need a
really toxic though.
I mean, that's okay. If they want to call me a camper, I gotta beat their new Ohio. That's all it is.
This is the classic camp build. Amina with Maria is the
But you know what?
peanut butter
If
jelly of cheese.
if it's true that this like what you have right now is gonna be the meta, I think that all admin's gonna break the meta because all admin can rush this calm down.
This is definitely true. And I'll switch when that comes out. But for now, definitely think I'm gonna use this.
I don't know what I want to run on my Kyle because I have a cracked ass JSY. Do I actually want to run a really high skill haste Kyle?
What the hell is my skill he said?
Well, do you have the?
I have his UE. I could run 83%.
Oh my, that's cracked. That's cracked.
I'm very dumb. Where's my CDR set? Although I could run HP.
I think so. Are we saying Constantine is a trap? Is that what we're saying?
I
No
think
one's
so.
gonna-
I think
Could
it's
be
pretty
okay,
bad.
but I think there's just so many strong riflers. It's like he's kind of a weak defender, no?
Yeah, it's kind of
Anti-defender.
kind of poopy,
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
poopy,
Like-
poopy.
If twins didn't exist, then maybe Benedict would work because you need
Yeah,
the
like-
2 cost tank.
If I'm gonna lead, when we use Benedict or Twins, I'd rather use Twins.
Yep.
Mhm.
Twins
sure.
is just way too good.
Yeah, twins. Okay, I agree. Okay. So
But
no
are you
Benedict.
wait? So are you guys running like CDR on twins or like HP?
I'm
Good
gonna run
question.
CDR.
I'm running CDR.
I don't know. I don't have enough good CDR sets to go.
The thing
around.
is-
everyone wants CDR this week.
If I'm gonna keep spamming my units, I think I'd rather have CDR, to be honest. Even if HP keeps them a little bit more alive, I'm gonna just run
Dude,
CDR.
what if shop reset? It's actually another set of maze. would
It
be
depends
kinda-
on how you play the twins actually. If you're gonna go rushing with the twins, like with JSY and Harim, then you go CDR, right? So that she can ulti under their tower. I mean their ship. But if you're gonna use her to just scam like what Ari's doing, then you go HP.
I don't know. I don't really have
Thing
much
is,
HP sets, so I
I
can't
don't
really.
even know if I want to run
afford to.
Kyle. Like, I remember last time when Amina came out, I felt like Kyle's useless.
True.
Because Kyle literally just died on the deployment.
Definitely true. Honestly, if I just remove Kyle for just give Kyle or Maria Kyle's gear, then honestly I think I should be good.
His walls are really annoying, but
Although with my comp I feel like Kyle could be pretty good as a second defender. Oh, I don't know.
Damn, I'm surprised G-Armor didn't get banned.
Not much people use it, honestly, so it's
It's a
not
rare
that
ship.
surprising. Yeah.
there's-
I think
there's
this
more
is okay for
enterprise
the most
coming.
part. Do I want to change
This-
anything?
Yeah.
This honestly looks like such an awful week to play, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, isn't that every other week?
Yeah.
I don't-
Every week that Amina is not banned, dude, is
Well,
just
also-
whoever gets a bigger Amina wins,
The
in my
week that
opinion.
the Yang, Kyle, Guy, and Trifecta is not on ban is always a stat gap week.
Yeah. Well, other than that,
Everyone's doing the same
Just have Amina lead. Tell the other team what's up.
shit.
this is probably gonna be my gear then for the most part. I don't have a good gear, so this is like the best gear I probably have on one unit, and that's pretty much it for the most
Wait,
part.
you don't have like a maze CDR set?
No, I don't. I'm
Oh.
really unlucky. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. I did play some of the maze stuff because they rerolled them to CDR or attack speed, so this is my Amina now. She doesn't have 80% anti-striker anymore, which is kind of annoying. But I guess this week is more rangers than anything. So I did get a little bit more anti-ranger. I might actually re-enchant this one. I really hope I can just get, like... Or just in general, just anti-ranger or something, I don't know. Or crit damage, either one. Or that. I mean, overall, I think this is good, right? But, I don't know.
The thing is about this week, I feel like there's one in JSY ults, it just kills the entire backline.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll try CDR. I don't really like CDR on Yumina, but I'll try it, I
And
guess.
Kyle, I feel like Kyle does
but I
not-
think, but I actually think
not-
Kyle all fucks with JSY ult sometimes.
No, that's why you manual all it.
But like,
Mm,
they're just spamming
Is
walls
it
all day.
time
It's
to
kinda annoying.
110 JSY?
yeah,
Yes.
whatever.
Dude, I'm kind of tempted because she's like fun to use.
Yeah, she's
But-
super fun to use.
I don't know. Edmund banner. I'll probably just wait till like Edmund see what's up. Because LSY is also coming.
Isn't
Honestly-
LSY super useless?
Is
Yeah,
it? I don't know, I
LSY
heard
is...
she wipes
No, she's
like,
Estarossa.
in Rosaria.
Nah, dude, she's literally just Estarossa. She's 4-cost Estarossa. She's terrible.
Wait, are you guys talking about the Awaken or non-Awaken LSY?
Non-Awaken.
Awaken.
Awaken LSY is not
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's Amina rerun.
Yikes.
Isn't the non-Awaken LSY just a shitty
Yes.
striker?
Yeah, she's literally a 4-cost, a little bit less buffed Estarossa.
She's flying?
She's
No,
a
that's
striker. That's Awaken
Yeah.
Oh,
LSY.
Estarossa! Oh, I
S-
was
yeah.
thinking Rosaria.
Other than that though, I think the base gear reset. Ah,
No, I think
damn
it's 5 like later.
well, that's a damn shame then.
Yo, Ari, do you know what's Hummingbird gear? What does it do?
What?
Hummingbird gear?
Hummingbird. Yeah.
I think it's tank gear. Pretty sure, but I don't.
What's the difference with Gordius then?
I honestly don't know what Hummingbird. I haven't seen any info on it. I think it's just a what's that called? Translation of Gordius gear. I
No,
think.
the hummingbird is for the weapon. The Gordius is only for the accessories.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yeah.
But
Genius,
they're the
genius.
same side effect or the main effect thing.
So
the
basically, literally just for the
anti-melee.
same set, yeah. I think it's done. I think this is probably gonna be what I run, but honestly, not having a 110 Yumi is kind of a.
I think 110 Yumi is gonna melt. I mean 100 Yumi is gonna melt.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. I know that for sure. So honestly, I might just lead twins instead. I don't know. I could. Yeah, what if I do no defender at all? What if I do Chifuyu?
You bring sniper, you're dead.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll try it. You know what? Fuck it. It's a new season. I'll try it honestly, and I just realized I still have maze gear on Chifuyu, so
Yeah, I'll probably run twins Chifuyu because they're both 110. But if there's a lot of sniper, I'll just switch to
Alright.
Yumi.
lead Chifuyu. I'll just lead twins. I don't know actually. What do I want to do here?
Actually,
lead-
Ari, I
Maybe-
changed my mind.
Maybe you
I think you
try
did-
Morgan.
What'd you say, Rune?
I think you
Morgan.
did New Ohio.
Do
not
Ohio.
Pot. Yeah.
What for the hit? Minus hit? Just to solve a little
No.
bit?
Yeah.
Oh wait, New Ohio didn't get banned. What the fuck?
Nah, yeah.
I feel
But-
like this week is either gonna be.
Also, I
New
think I
Armor
need
or
it too,
New
just
Ohio.
because I need to counter Jane somehow, and honestly, my
Oh,
team does not counter Jane at all, so
God.
I think I do need New Ohio.
You sure, there's so many low costs this week. It's not like
It's whatever. I think I'm gonna use this. I don't know if I want to lead twins or not though. Twins or Chifuyu?
You think Yang alone is enough to like
I'm just-
sustain your team?
No, I'm just rotating. I'm playing
Ah.
rotate. Also, the fact that I'm just gonna let them come to me. It's whatever.
I might run. It's either Evelyn or Aries. I don't know which one.
With this team, I might not even run Harem, dude, because it doesn't matter like, when you ult. It's just a matter of how many backliners you can kill with Emina.
True.
Like your lose condition is that you get rushed down, right? Like you get they just rush you with a Ohio bubble on your ship.
Alright, so what
So
you're saying
Young
is this
Harem-
then?
No, I was thinking like someone that can at least help the front line survive a bit more. Maybe even Evelyn.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Evelyn might be better than Arius because I always find Evelyn really trash during A Hilda weeks because of all the knockbacks. But A Hilda's banned.
I'll just try Young Harem for now. I'll switch whenever I need to, but I think this is fine for the most part.
Harem compared to Evelyn, Harem is more offensive because of the skill haze, but Evelyn is more defensive, and your team's not gonna survive a rush with this team.
We'll see what happens, I think. I'm pretty sure I can shield Kyle's barrier, so maybe that'll help.
On top of that, when you play Harem, if they bubble your side of the ship, which they obviously will if they rush, Harem lose like 70% of her value. Like that skill haze boost is just 0.
This week is just very
That is
similar to the Amina release week, but there's no super tank like A Hilda.
Yeah.
So you think Evelyn here instead?
Yep.
Or honestly, just no healer. No support.
Without a defender, it's really hard.
Just 3 frontline.
Wait,
Maybe.
why? Why
Could just
are
do
we in
Claudia for Striker Rush.
Why are we in this voice channel, by the way?
'Cause I'm recording a video.
Oh, but it doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
This week, to be honest, if you want to try hard, you're gonna want to manual ult, or Kyle's just gonna be ulting walls.
Yeah. Well, I might just do Claudia then, just simply because fucking burst healing on my frontline just a little bit longer. I might. do
Claudia
that.
is only good with front lines with high HP.
It'll be decent. Enough to last me, I think.
If you play strikers, Evelyn is more value because of the damage resist.
Do I even have gear on her now? Oh, my Evelyn's probably somewhere. Fucking chilling. Okay.
I think JSY will be really strong this week with Yang.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a lot of comps this week. I don't think it's a bad thing, especially when Old Mammon comes out. Then there's a lot of comps that still could work. I think Titan comps is just going down the drain now because Mason's back to 4, Sylvia's back to 4. It's literally just Titan kind of holding himself off, and that's already 2 units. Like, well, 5 costs because up, not leader. And then
Wait, Jackie, did you reroll your Yumi's unique weapon?
Yeah.
2 evasion?
No, I
Or...
have HP.
Ah, okay.
I haven't understood. I guess I'll just use that. Oh, I guess Evelyn could work then.
Her unique weapons, honestly, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's skill haste, I mean.
Just don't know if I want to use Yumi or not.
I can already see people with 80% skill haste Kyle. They're just gonna do Kyle lead.
Like if I use Yumi, how much can I get out of it?
협조 감사합니다.
Aki, which ship are you gonna run this week?
All like just because Amina is up, everyone's gonna want to cheese with Amina. I feel like I have to run G armor or I'll just mold from the alt
And then-
camping.
Who are you gonna lead?
Maybe JSY.
So if you don't get Harim, you're just gonna get out-altered, dude. Like, you're gonna lose the ulti race.
I'm gonna get if most of the people run Ohio, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get out alted first.
I give Chifuyu. Nah. You should. Oh, you know what? I could do this instead of CDR and just have
Right?
good
Like
stats.
if you're not gonna run Ohio, you're gonna get your ult's not gonna come up anyways.
You think?
Yeah, but aren't you gonna lose during the first ult?
Yeah, but I can tank it because I have G armor.
If you can tank it, then that's your win condition, you know? Like, you can survive the first ult, then you win.
You think Tank Twins could work?
Literally, the moment JSY can alter the backline, the game's over. And if she doesn't insta die after going to the backline.
Ruin, you think this could work instead of CDR Twins?
The anti-ground damage freeze is very low. It's only 10.5.
Yeah, I can't roll anything else. T5 gear, I don't really want to roll for that. But also, it's just like.
What's Twins' defense? It's really low, I think. Like her.
Yeah,
I think
it's
she's.
pretty
It's
low.
quite shit. It's better to
But
go
it's-
evasion.
This is where my fucking ground damage risk comes from, though. I don't have any evasion gear. This is all I got.
Yeah, I guess that's your best scenario for you.
Yeah, the only thing I have is like anti-ranger and anti-striker, but that's pretty much it for the most part. It's whatever, I guess. That's anti-ranger. I think they'll be fine for. No, I just don't know who to leader.
다치게 하지 않겠어.
I'll probably just do since why.
Mario?
다치게 하지 않겠어.
최선을 다해
Think-
I'm not sure also, actually.
이게 우리 소대의 방침이다.
If I'm Mario, they're probably gonna rush. But at the same time, I'll have the 3 choices. Hopefully, I either get one of these, maybe him, and then Amina. I think as long as I get one of these 4 along with Mario, I think I'll be fine. So it's pretty decent odds, I guess. Not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll run with this. Fuck it. Gear-wise, I think it's okay for the most part.
The question is New Ohio or GM better for you? I'm not sure.
I don't have GM, so I think I would probably take. Yeah, I'd probably take G armor, but I don't have it, so.
Yeah, because your lose condition is your frontline melt. Just
Mhm.
dies.
But I've never done New Ohio with Amina, but I definitely think I can do some pretty cheeky stuff with the silence and Amina drop, which would be pretty funny. Oh, that'd be really funny actually.
Ohio bubble is just so value if you catch a young Harem in it with a
Mhm.
skill on.
Definitely. And since Young Herm's gonna be disabled, I think my people are gonna be fine for the most part. Or obviously, if New Ohio bubbles me, then that's fine. I guess I still have a decent amount of damage. I have attack speed Gaiun, so she can carry me through that. I also have attack speed Shufuyu. But
I can see this team losing a lot to new Detroit teams though, like with Jin.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Because if you see a Jin, like there's no way you can play Maria, right?
Yeah. Unless I have Mina. Oh, I don't know. I can't really do my Mina thing anymore because I used to have so much anti-striker damage. I could always counter Janes with it, but this is just 25% damage now, so re-enchanting that gear is so annoying, but done. Although I could, you know, honestly. What is this? Fucking anti-ranger skill haste. Honestly, I'm gonna buy the maze gear and I'm gonna run a broken set on Mina. I'll keep these two and I'll run a broken set. Honestly, it's more value than what I have right now, right? So if I run a broken set, I'll have so much ground damage against Jane Doe, so hopefully that'll work. Or maybe I'll get lucky on the rolls for her. Or for the maze gear.
If you fight Jane and you get Amina early, there's no way you lose. You should win.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter stats.
Yep, well, I think that's pretty much it. Just a little bit of review. We pretty much have a decent amount of comps this week, I think. We have soldiers that could work
But you
later
think
on in the
is it
week.
Better, is it good to run 2 healers this week?
Depending on the
Is a
comp, I
question.
think.
Now, like I said earlier, like there's no pressure for you to keep your tanks alive because you have so many low cost tanks with twins and Lee Yumi, especially if you lead. So there's no reason to run healers. Too many healers. Like when you play healer, there's so much value in healing because you're keeping like your lose condition is your A healer dying. So that's why you have bigger value when you play more healers with healer.
You're basically out DPSing in a sense. Who can outplay, who can out DPS in a sense. But also the fact that Amina also exists. Healing would kind of be pointless to an extent. Simply because
Yeah.
she just does so much more burst damage with not much valid absorption. You can swarm, but you would need a lot of units for that. And honestly, having Amina does a lot of damage. But I think for this week we have a decent amount of comps. We have camper comps still with Amina back in the fray. We also have Maria. We have the standard striker rush comps. We have Jane Doe comps. We have soldier comps later on in the week. For the up units, we do have soldier Brownie Moore, so she's gonna be pretty relevant if there are soldier comps after Thursday, somewhere around there. Mech teams, I don't think Titan's gonna be useful this week at all. What do you think about that?
I agree.
I mean, Xiaolin's unbanned, so
Yep, Xiaolin.
Yeah, Xiaolin might be really, really strong this week, to be honest, against some of these comps. Especially against Amina or random Titan players. So that is definitely a unit to consider. But I think that's pretty much it for this PvP ups and bans video.